In this tutorial video, I would like to give you a quick overview of the F5 or Advanced Search window. Now this is the Advanced Search window and here is the Simple Search window. So from your main window you can click in the left upper corner on the arrow down key to open the menu and select here the Advanced Search or the function key F5, or it's also possible to change the default settings that when you click on the main button that it doesn't open the F4 simple or free search, but that it opens the Advanced Search window. This you can select yourself here via the local options. So let's concentrate here first on the words, remedies and combination families. And this I will explain a bit later. These are options to search for cases on a certain remedy or certain chapters about a certain pathology, etc. So let's first do a simple search. Let's do one word, injure, and I type enter, enter. Now you have to keep in mind that this window, the Advanced Search window, works from top to down, so from the top downwards. So you should only type one word per line. So I have injure, and at the top here you see it says search in the current document only. I prefer this as my default settings because 9 out of 10 times I want to search only through my synthesis repertory. If you want to change this, you also go to the local options where you can change this setting. So okay, if I press enter again on the keyboard it will start my search, or in the left upper corner I can click here on the search button. And you see now in the synthesis it has found 487 symptoms. So let's do another example. Let's do injury in the head. I can type here of course the second word, but let's start all the way from the beginning. I click on the clear search button. So I type injure, enter, enter again, head, and I type enter to select it and another time enter to open the next box. Now if I don't want to search for another word, I just press enter and it will start my search, or in the left upper corner I can click on the search icon. So you see now there are 40 symptoms found in the synthesis. Now I'd like to show you here some other options. So for example here this little icon, when I click on it you can see which words are included in your search. So which word variations are included in your search. So it has here head, heads and headed. So I can deselect here for example headed and click on OK and do my search again. But probably it will not make a difference here in the synthesis. Now here at the top is a box with some options. Now for the synthesis repertory this will not make much difference, but let's do a search here through all my documents. So here at the left you see a long list of all my documents where it has found this combination of injure and head. Now by default it searches in the same sentence. So you see here first the repertories, concepts and materia medica. I personally prefer here always to have this option on, view all documents, and it means view all documents in one long list. So now you see I have here one long list, and at the right side you see the same here as at the left side. Now let's select here a journal or some therapeutics or whatever. Let's find here a journal. Okay, let's say here I have the American Homeopath from 1997. I click on it and at the right side it will move to this journal. So for example here, this symptom, you see that no, she has a history of head injuries. This is close together. Let me find another example. So for example here this, you see that the word injury and the word head is far apart. Now if you want to limit your search so that the words need to be connected more together, so you want to set a certain distance between words, you click here at the top, and I select here, for example, within 6 words. I click here to do my search again, and you will see now it will not find such parts of text with such large distance. So let's go again to that journal. So here, the American Homeopath, and you will see that these words, where is that example? That example is gone. So you will see that you now only will find blocks of text, symptoms, where these words are connected and not more than 6 words apart. Okay, let's do another example. So let me switch back here to the current document only, meaning that I will only search through my synthesis repertory. And I do here a search, and for injury of head, let's just select in the same sentence again, the default setting. And let's say I want to find all rubrics with injury of the head, but the remedy cicuta must be in it. Then I click here in this field of remedies, and I start to type CIC, and I select the cicuta virosa. I press enter, enter again, and if I want to start my search, I press again enter, or in the left upper corner, start my search. So you see now much less symptoms have been found, and if I check, always the remedy cicuta is there. So this here you see cicuta, and immediately you see the degree, and this +6 means which remedies are also there which fall outside of your search criteria. So you see immediately cicuta a second, first, second, third degree, and you see also which remedies are also in that rubric but which fall outside of your search criteria. Now you can do, for example, also something else. Let me clear here this remedy, and I want to make a combination of these words with a family. So I type here, for example, Solana, and I select the Solanacea of the APG2 system, and I press enter again, and my search starts. And what will it do now? It will search for all the rubrics of injury to the head, but at least one Solanacea must be there. Okay, so let me show you something else. If you click here on this local options button, then you see that you can specify the same as in the free search window. You can specify, for example, rubric size, or the number of remedies from that group minimal must be present, etc. So let me click here on the clear button and summarize. So if you want to search for words using this advanced or guided search, you need to think from top down. So I do, for example, pain, enter, enter, spot, enter, enter, and if I press enter again, I will find all pain spots in the current document only. Okay, I can combine it, for example, with a remedy search or with a family search. Now let me clear here again. I can also do, for example, here remedy search or remedy comparisons. For this, you best see the separate tutorial video about how to do remedy comparisons. But to make it very simple, I will show you just one. I do cicuta virosa, I press enter, 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 and I will search now here my current document only. These are all the rubrics of the remedy cicuta virosa. And if you click here on the local options, you can set some other options, for example, the degree, or for example, the rubric size. So rubrics containing less than or equal, let's say 10, and I do OK, and I start my search again. Then you will see that it has only found symptoms with maximum 10 remedies. Okay, Then for families you can do the same thing. So for example, I type here Solanacea again, APG2, I press enter to confirm it. Then you also have here local options, and you can say, for example, rubrics containing, no, this is the percentage. For example, you can say rubrics with more than or equal, let's say 3 remedies. It means it will search through the repertory and find all rubrics which has minimum 3 remedies belonging to the Solanacea group. I press enter to confirm, and I click here on the search button to start the search. And here are all rubrics with at least 3 remedies belonging to the Solanacea. Now I see that I have here, for example, also very large rubrics which I want to avoid. Then just click here on the options button again and say rubrics containing less than, for example, 15. So now if I click here on the start search, it will search all rubrics which are not larger than 15 remedies and which have 3 Solanacea in them minimum. Okay, this was it for this tutorial video, and make sure to look at the special tutorial video about remedy comparisons.